So there you were, all excited to start shopping for that next or maybe your first house, and bang, 2020 happens. So welcome to the year of total chaos. You just thought, hey, I'll wait it out. We all have to make sacrifices this year. Mine just happens to be waiting a bit longer for my new house. So several months go by as you patiently quarantine with the rest of us, and bang, seller's market. At this point, you're probably thinking, are you kidding me? Now what? How do I get a good deal in a seller's market? Actually, how do I even get something under contract? Do I have to offer over and above the asking price? Is there any way at all for me to win in a seller's market? Should I just go ahead and rent for another few years and forget the whole thing? Now, these are all valid questions you should be asking yourself when you're figuring out how to survive a seller's market. So let's make sure you know what you're doing out here in this crazy competitive market. So should you just wait for a buyer's market? Well, remember that real estate market is like any other market. Supply and demand greatly affect the price. There are always going to be highs and lows in any market. What we used to pay for gas 10 years ago, for example, is different than what we pay for it now. That doesn't mean there are not moments in those 10 years where the price has spiked, but when you look at the big picture, you're going to see a steady trend upwards. Now, when we look at the big picture for the housing market, we'll get the same results. Yes, we may be in a seller's market right now, but homes 5 to 10 years from now will cost more than you're paying now. Home ownership is all about that long-term investment. So how do you win in a seller's market? Well, you're probably going to have to outbid other buyers in a seller's market. And a definite edge you're going to need is an approval letter from a great lender. When a seller is considering their options, they want to see that financing is not going to be an issue at all. There are also several items a seller might be considering other than just the amount you offer. Things like due diligence days, earnest money, seller closing cost, and financing contingency days all make a difference in how your offer is viewed. You need to have somebody on your side making sure you know which of these items matter most to that particular seller and putting you in the best position to go under contract. A good realtor plays a huge role in helping you determine the right things to put in your offer. So what about multiple offers? How do you compete and still not lose out on a good deal? Remember, even if you have to bid over the asking price, you can still win. Compared to what prices and interest rates will be 5 years from now, you're getting a better deal than if you wait. Now, renting a home is not cheaper than owning a home, especially in the Charlotte area, where it's often more expensive to rent than to pay your own mortgage. If you're already paying for the roof over your head, it may as well be your roof, right? The real financial issue happens when you're paying for someone else's mortgage and throwing that monthly payment down the drain. Your money should be going towards something that benefits your future. So, what do? You do need to be aggressive and competitive in today's market. So, get some help. Your best bet is to have some real estate professionals in your corner to help you duke it out and win. Strong negotiation skills and knowing the right people have never been more important. Make sure you hire a realtor who's good at both, and that next bang you hear will be home ownership. Thanks a lot. Thanks for stopping by.